Good morning, guys, good afternoon, guys, or good evening, guys, depending on whenever you're watching this. This is Glow and Grow with me. My name is Nielsen, and today, it's been a minute if you guys have been watching me. I've taken a little time off for the holiday season, so I am coming to you per New Year's Eve as of right now, was when I'm filming as of right this second. So I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve look featuring one of my brand new palettes. This one just came out. It's the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Haunt Me. So if this is something you have been interested in, or if this is something that is your vibe, please stick around because I think it's going to be a fun time. So I'm going to start getting ready and see where the look takes us, because quite frankly I'm not sure what I want to do with this palette, but I know I want to have fun today. So alright, so for starters I'm going to go ahead and go in with some concealer. Get my brushes out, and you can use whatever concealer or makeup that you want. This is just how I do my makeup, so absolutely no pressure, but this is at least how you see me doing my makeup. Okay, so I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Fair, which is 010. I'm gonna kind of go over some blemishes per usual. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, so like I said, I took, if you've been keeping up with my videos, I took a week off my last video. I posted, I think, on Christmas Eve or right before Christmas, just to kind of get through the holidays, because it's been kind of hectic between the Christmas parties and just work in general, getting back into the groove of everything. But I am super excited. I just can't believe today is the last day of 2025. Also, can't tell if you can tell, but I've kind of recently recolored my hair. It's just looking a little wild from the humidity of my last shower, but these curls be curling today. I'm not mad. This is all natural, although I do use a diffuser, which has saved my life. I'm gonna go in a little bit more with this concealer here. I'm gonna go and brighten the eyes up too. Why not? I'm super excited to see what 2026 has in store, quite frankly. I think it'll be a really good year. I know there's just a lot of shit going on in the world. I can only hope that it all gets resolved for most everyone in the way that benefits the greater good. Because I definitely know a lot of people need a lot of good coming into this year. Okay, so with that, I think everything has been concealed. I'm going to go in with my blush next. I have this really cool blush. I'm going to show you actually several different new things I got over the holiday season. So one of my new blushes is this She Glam. It's a rose. It is pretty. Oh my god. So I had no idea. I got it as a gift for Christmas. I had no idea it actually, the proceeds to this went to breast cancer. Hold on, sorry, I have this all shut up. There we go. I just keep it in the plastic because I really don't want anything happening to this. So I just dip my blush brush in. But yeah, this is so pretty. So I'm gonna go in, just twirl whirl. It is a little bit, it's more buildable than immediate, but yeah, the blush is just caked on into the petals. But yeah, the proceeds of this, I wish I knew the entire name of this rose, but it goes to breast cancer research. So I thought that was pretty dope. it's buildable, but I really like how the color ends up turning out, quite frankly. I think it's a good one. I think it could honestly go really well with a lot of different skin tones. It's like this dusty, obviously dusty rose kind of color. And you could probably take it out of the plastic if you were to buy this, but I just really want to keep it all together because I don't trust my household of pets not completely and utterly destroying this. So okay, so yeah, like I said, it's just a nice buildable dusty rose color, nothing too intense, which I really enjoy. So I'm just gonna get that plastic back over the top. Okay, stick that there. I am gonna go in on my eyebrows real quick with the spoolie, get those situated. Again, if you've been kind of watching some of my previous videos, or if this is your first time watching, the lighting isn't the best for this color. My hair is red and green. This is like a really dark emerald green. It just looks really like black at this point. But I have done a split brow with my eyeshadow, where one eyebrow is red and the other is green. I'm just not feeling it for today. I foresee, honestly, the red disappearing in 2026, but I don't know yet what I'll do, so I'll just be a surprise for both you and me. So next I'm going to go in with a highlight. Just debating on what highlight to use today. Honestly, I might just jump right in to using my Haunt Me palette. Again, the big focus on today's video is going to be this palette because I've only used it one other time. I used it yesterday for the first time, but after I used it yesterday, if I can open this back up, I was like, I really want to do my New Year's Eve makeup using this palette, so that's the goal. So again, this is Haunt Me. It just released this month. I don't know the exact day, but let me take off the plastic. I still have everything protected, but this is the beautiful, isn't that pretty? It's super gothic-y colored, so you can kind of tell which ones I've already used, but I just adore this. It's so badass and muted at the same time. So I'm gonna go in with, let me see, I want to use one of the glitter ones as actually my highlight. I'd kind of done that yesterday and I really liked how it turned out, so I think I'm gonna do it again today. So I'm gonna go in, I think, with the same one I used yesterday because it turned out really well. Maybe. Oh no. Okay, so I'm actually gonna probably do a mixture of both because I can't quite decide. And my New Year's Eve actual fit, I think, is gonna have sparkles in it. So I'm gonna go in both with Flicker, which is this gold, and then Shroud, which is this silver. So yeah, we're doing silver and gold for the highlight. Let's see. I'm gonna use my normal highlight brush for this. Go with Flicker. And I like that it's kind of chunkier, to be honest. I like that it's chunkier. Flex. Because again, this is New Year's. Like I'm gonna be going a little all out for New Year's, to be honest. That's why this video is a little different than my traditional videos, because I may or may not go this hard for work. Okay, so I am glistening to death. So that was just Flicker. Let me clean off the brush here. Okay, I'm gonna use Shroud. we are just gonna be sparkled to death because I love sparkles. Oh my gosh, my nose is popping off. That's okay. I can always buff that out. But look how pretty that is. Like, oh my god. I'm making sure it's an even coverage of both here, to be honest. Cover up the brow bone too. Okay. I think that looks pretty rad. Okay, so now what I'm wanting to see about doing here, I think, is I want to see about doing some sort of winged liner. Now this makes me a little anxious because I don't often do such a severe liner. So we're just gonna go in with it. I want such a dramatic line, so this sounds so goofy, but this is gonna be the plastic that I used to make the sharp line for the eyeshadow. This is literally just what was covering the Haunt Me palette itself in the packaging, but I'm going in with the black, so it's kind of important that it's pretty precise. So the black, it is pitch black. It is called Noir. It's right next to the white. They don't mess around. The pigment is pigmenting in this palette. Let me see how I want to do this. Okay. And now I'm just having to make sure that the angles are even. I'm going with a slightly different brush, I think, just to kind of make this line a little bit more, a little straighter here. Cool. So yeah, this is just going to be a really severe look, but I'm here for it. So this is a very black pigment. I'm just swiping it across the lids, quite frankly. I'll probably go over with eyeliner too. I just really want to make sure this is what I want. This video is gonna be a little quieter than normal. To be honest, I'm fighting a headache, but I really wanted to film because I really was excited to use this. So I will prevail, and I am fine. But there's also a lot of concentration needed for this because I have not done this before, and I do not want to mess this up. So let's see here. I'm just going kind of over this with a black eyeliner. A little darker. This will make it a little darker. The eyeshadow is kind of like I don't want to say the stencil, but yeah, the stencil. And on my eyes, it's just the shape of them, so that's how it looks closed. And then I don't mind that they kind of look like little bat wings, so I'm digging this. Let me go in a little bit more with this brush. Actually packing that in here. I'm just gonna use the actual palette's mirror. Alright, so I just kind of touched a little bit of the under eye there. I think overall it looks pretty good and sharp. Okay. Yeah. It's not perfect, but we don't strive for perfection here. I really enjoy it though. Okay, so then I might do a little graphic if I can get, I don't know, I want to use that. I'm going to try to use this little itsy bitsy baby brush for this next one. Again, I want to go in with Noir. Just do a little moment here. Smudge that a little bit, but that's okay. sometimes I use a beauty blender for an eraser. So just go in and redo it. Easy peasy. I just wanted something graphic kind of in the corner of my eyes is all I'm doing. And then what I'm going to do also is go in with the same kind of flat brush I'd been using. I just really carve that out with the white, I think, on either side. The white is quite literally bright white. It was right next to Noir. It's called Woman in White. So that one. So I'm going to go in with next to that. Also, you guys should definitely tell me if you have any New Year's resolutions or if that's something you believe in. I don't know that I believe in a New Year's resolution, because I have a hard time believing everything's just going to change within a day into the new year, but I think it's a nice idea. I think it's good in theory. How about that? So I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I like that it looks a little dark. I do think I want to add maybe a little bit more sparkle to this look in general. But I'm going to go in with, I think, Veiled, which is like this kind of, I'm going to call it like a dirty gray green, but like a hot dirty gray green, that color. Just cleaning off my brush real quick. Let's see about. I'm just indecisive as to what brushes I want to use for this. Okay. I'm just kind of putting this one all over my lid here. I'm going in with Echoes here, just in the inner eye, just to add some more color to it, some depth. Echoes is this color up here. It's like really light green. It's like a ghosty green, like a spectral green is what it's giving. I I should say. Okay. And then to top it off, I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of Seance, which is this shimmery, it almost looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's just really shimmery. It's like a gray shimmer. It's not silver, it's like a gray shimmer. Just adding this in the little corner I created here. And moving upwards. Okay, cool. I think this look has turned out really fun so far. I don't have much more to go, honestly. Let me get this Haunt Me palette put up. Again, this was the super fun Haunt Me by the Blend Bunny Cosmetics. It just came out this month. I would highly suggest, if you are a fan of Gothic Beauty, or you just really like some of the darker looks, this is for you, for sure. And yes, I keep it in its box, so it's going back in its box. Okay. Now I think I'm just gonna do my mascara and then find a lip, and I think we should be good, honestly. I'm kind of digging how this has turned out. I finally got a larger Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize Volume Mascara, so we'll be using her today. I love this mascara. I don't have anything else at Charlotte Tilbury's, but her mascara is fucking sick and worth it. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm not doing the whole bottom. I just kind of want to do like the outer corner and leave some of that bare. Okay. Ollie, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Sweet. I'm gonna tuck my brushes away real quick, and then I will get my lip on. Okay. So I think for the lip, I'm going to do a little natural, but with some color. So I don't want anything too dramatic. Now I'm also going to debut my new purse. I have one. I'm so excited to have one of the Wendy Willow purses. She's a doll. I don't have a name for her yet, but we'll see. This typically carries all of my, I'm just gonna move my wallet, all of my current lip stuff that I'm obsessed with. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss, and what color is this? Rocky Road. It looks a lot darker than it is. I just really think it pops off. So, and it looks intense. Just give it a second. I just like that it's a nice, relatively natural color. It gives my lips some color, but I don't. With the eyes already dramatic, I really don't like going in with a super dramatic lip at all. It's just not my thing. I like to focus on one thing or the other. So that being said, I think this is going to be my New Year's Eve look. Let me give you a close up. See, we're sparkly to high hell, which is cool. And again, we use our wonderful Haunt Me palette, but with the Blend Bunny. So again, if you guys have stuck around for this long, thank you so much for hanging out with me as I got ready for New Year's Eve heading into 2026. You guys are participating in any drinking, drink responsibly, make sure you're of age, and thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate everyone that has so far either subscribed to my channel in 2025 or that has taken the time to be a viewer. So thank you guys so very much. I'm excited to see what this new year brings, and you guys have a great rest of your day and evening, and Happy New Year. See ya.